All right, guys. Thanks for the volunteers. We do not have a marshal in the front, so don't crash the beginning of the straight. Racing order on this one is going to be Rosellis, Mers, Austin, Carl, Tommy, and Jeff. All right, marshals, look alive. We got Chris Rosellis only on the tone. Mers, Austin, Carl, Tommy, and Jeff. Thank you, Kai. All right, we're off and rolling. Expert two-wheel drive. 6 racers in this one. Let's see who gets that first fast lap through the line here. And we will need some volunteers throughout the evening, guys. So if you can, come on out and give us some help. We'd greatly appreciate it. First fast lap going to Carl Labrador, 17.5. Backed by a 17.4. Mers with a 17.7. Benny with an 18 flat. Rosellis with an 18.1. Tommy G, 18.1. Those are your first laps. First lap going to Carl Labrador. Playing around with his two-wheel drive this week. Really enjoying this track. Doing well on Saturday. Kicking some butt in that four-wheel techno. All right, working on a $1:30 down, 3:30 to go. Carl out front of Austin by a quarter second. Jeff Benny, Mers, Rosellis, and Tommy, everybody about a half a second to a second each position, so everybody running pretty evenly on this one. And just a reminder, marshals, when you do blow the track, please make sure you blow those corners really well. The better they get blown, the better the traction comes up. Look around and try to blow the corners nobody has touched. And Mers just going to go the long way around. Thank you, Roberts. All right, 2:15. We're just about halfway through. We'll call it halfway through. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Austin now out front, 18.5-10 pace. Carl 3 seconds behind, along with Benny and Mers. Then we got Tommy and Chris Rosellis. Chris Rosellis, first time on the track, maybe third battery in. He'll pick it up here momentarily. Fast lap 16.6 with Austin. 16.6 Austin, Jeff Benny 17.1, Carl 17.1, Mers 17.3, Tommy 17.6, and Rosellis 17.1. Everybody kind of still in this one. One little
2 minutes left.
3-second gap is nothing. $16.3 from Austin last time through. 16.3. Driving Matthew's car, I believe. Or his body, at least. All right, with 1:20 to go, Austin 18.507. Jeff Benny in the two, about 8 seconds behind with a 17.502. Mers on a 5:10. Carl on a 5:11. Tommy G. So there's the battle. Mers, Carl, and Tommy all within 1 second of each other. And Rosellis on a 16.501.
One minute left.
You heard him, 1 minute to go. This track is fun. This track is easy, but kind of hard to get fast and consistent. A lot of little issues that can come up and snap you. Austin Riley, 18.513. Jeff Benny, 6 seconds behind on a 17.502. Mers, 6 seconds behind on a 509. Tommy G 17.510. Carl 17.517. And Rosellis on 17.517. So the battle right now, Mers and Tommy for the 3, Rosellis and Carl for the number 5. And Austin all by himself in that number 1 spot, 18 lapper, 18.512. The only one in the 16s. Carl was pumping out some 16s yesterday. Traction was a little bit better though. That's your tone.
Chris
Keep
Rosellis
going
done.
till you hear your name. Chris Rosellis, you are done. Everybody else is still going. Carl throwing down a 17 flat last time through.
Mers done. Jeff Benny done.
Waiting on Austin, Tommy, and Carl.
The mascot done. Tommy Jarrow done.
And that is your race.
Carl
Austin,
Labrador
Jeff, Mers, Tommy, Carl, and Rosellis. All right, guys. Marshals, go ahead. Blow those corners real good. Take a look around, guys. Blow the corners that are not blown. Andy, did you blow that corner? Henry, can you blow this corner over
Up
here
next,
real quick?
Race number 2.
Thank you. Thank you, Henrik. Fantastic job, boys. All right, let's go ahead, put those blowers down. That should be good. Blowers down. Racers, go ahead, check them in. Track is live. You're on the track. Track is live. Whoa.
Randy Smith.
Racers, go ahead and put your cars down. Don't talk, don't eat. Come on straight back out. I do got a live track. Thank you, Tommy. Shop will be back open in about 10 minutes, guys. Shop will be back
Stephen
open.
Roberts, Jr.
If you do need to go outside, side door is open. The north side of the building door is open.
Max DeMoss, Jr. 1 minute to the start of the race. Andy Phillips. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
Rick, you're in race 3. Yeah, race 3. You're running sportsman? You want to run sportsman, not intermediate? I got you an intermediate.
30 seconds to the start of the
I'll
race.
put you in race. I'll put you in this race then. Hold on. I'll put you in this one. Hold on.
Field agent.
All right, I got you in. I'll take you out of 3.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Caleb Gonzalez.
All right, let's go ahead and shut her down. Track's closed, guys. Let's line them up.
Less than 5.
One more. Let's see. Who do we need? Let's not do that front one. Austin, let's go ahead and grab that chair. Thank you. Oh, no, Mers is there. Okay, never mind. I don't know what I was thinking. There we go. Tommy, let's go ahead and stand next to that cone. That's typically where they kind of crash. Yeah, on that off camera there. All right, guys, racing order on this one's going to be Stephen Roberts, Randy. So Stephen Roberts Jr., Randy, Caleb, Andy, Max, and Rick. All right, guys, marshals actually scoot back from the line. Yeah, closer is not better. Farther is actually better. Yeah. All right, guys, marshals, look live. Steve Jr. on the tone. Randy. Caleb. Andy. Max Jr. And Rick Riley. All right, this is your Sportsman two-wheel drive, off and rolling. Sportsman two-wheel drive. Let's see who gets that first fast lap. First fast lap going to Caleb, 18.5. Andy, 18.7. Junior, Stephen Roberts Jr., 18.7. Those are your top 3 first fast laps through the line. That's kind of an awkward spot, isn't it, Tommy? Awkward spot on a hill. All right, 145 down, 3:15 to go. Out front, Rick Riley. No surprise there. 16.501, Steve Roberts. About a half second. Let me start that over. So 16.511 now for Rick Riley. Wow, they're so close. Everything switches. I'm going to let this one go for another minute because every time I read it, it switches on me. So I'll be back in about 25 seconds. All right, now we're halfway through. Rick and Steve Jr. battling 16.509. They're separated by half a second. Then we got Caleb 9 seconds away into 3. Andy Phillips only 2 seconds off of him. Max Jr. 2 seconds off of him. And Randy 1 second. So the battle right now, Caleb, Andy, Max, and Randy for that number 3, 4, 5, and 6 spot. Steven Jr. and Rick Riley battling for that number 1 spot. Fast lap, Caleb still pushing that 18.5 from lap 1. Rick Riley with an 18.6. And Roberts Jr. with an 18.5. Rick's going to come through with an 18.3 and take that number 1 spot as I was reading it. Confused me even more as I was reading it. Reading one name and it switches on me. 1:35 to go, racers. So right now, 18.2 Rick Riley coming through. He's on a 16.505. He's now got 6 seconds on Roberts Jr. in the 2, Caleb in the 3, Andy in the 4, Max Jr. in the 5, and Randy Smith in that 6.
One minute left.
.45 seconds. Rick, Caleb now, Andy Phillips in the 3, Steven Roberts down to the 4, having a bunch of bad laps, 3 in a row. Max Jr. going to be in the 5, Randy Smith in the 6. So Rick Riley smashing these guys by 14 seconds, almost a lap. That is your tone. Keep going till you hear your name as you cross the line. Everybody's still live. Everybody's still going.
Steven Roberts Jr. done. Caleb Gonzalez done. Andy Phillips done. Randy Smith done.
Waiting on Rick and Max Jr.
Field agent done. Max DeMoss Jr.
That is your
done.
race. Caleb's going to get that number 2 on the last lap, throwing down an 18 flat. Fast lap of the race for Caleb. All right, guys, go ahead, put your cars down, come straight back out to Marshall. I do need 1 Marshall for Rick. I do need 1 Marshall if we can, please. So Caleb, Andy, Steven Jr., Max Jr.,
race number 3,
and Randy Smith out the Marshall, please. I'll have the shop back open here momentarily in about a minute or 2. And once again, guys, please make sure and blow those corners really well. The better we blow the corners, the better the track comes in. And feel free to do more than the 5-foot corner in front of you if you can. We'd appreciate it. All right, guys, racers, go ahead, check them in. Track is live. Intermediate 2-wheel buggy, Steven Roberts, Jeff, DeMoss, Plavin, Jeremy, Rick, and Rich. Actually, Rick shouldn't be in this one.
Ayrton DeMoss. Mike Plavin. Steven Roberts. Rich Hyatt. 1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, looking for Jeffrey and Jeremy to check in. Thank you, Kai.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Jeremy Smith, you going to run this? Okay.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right, no more laps. Jeffrey, come by the line for me, though. Get you checked in.
Jeffrey Lefevre.
There he is. All right, I'm going to need at least one volunteer for the next race. Your running order of this is going to be Steven, Jeffrey, Ayrton, Mike, and Rich. Turn marshals look live. Remember to watch your corners out the race. We got Steven Roberts. Jeffrey. Ayrton. Lord Plavin. Nice catch. All right, race number 3 is on track. This is our intermediate 2-wheel buggy. Race number 4, intermediate 4-wheel buggy. What? Well, intermediate 4-wheel buggy coming up for next for some reason. Should have flip-flopped those. Ooh, caution on it. Wow, that was a big bounce. I could have almost caught that for you, Jeffrey. So let's see. Ayrton, 18.070, first lap of the race. Follows that up with a couple of 17s. Yeah, so I'm going to need a lot of volunteer help for the next race because I got 2 guys going back to back. So 1:30 into this one, we got Ayrton DeMoss out in front, 17.503 pace. Steven Roberts, 17.518. He's 4.7 behind. Rich Hyde is in that 3, 16.509. Jeffrey Lefevre comes by. He's at a 15.509, and Mike Plavin, 15.513. Oh, Ayrton, you got to go around the car, not through the car. You wouldn't do that on the freeway. Well, you might, but wouldn't do that in your real car. Don't do that in your toy car. I know Jeremy Smith would. Caution, get onto the straight and clear. I'm messing up Ayrton to race. Now Steven Roberts going to be back out in front. But Ayrton does have the hot lap, 17.491. Oh, now more, 17.422 out of Steven that time by. So he's got the lead and the hot lap. Caution under the driver's stand. Nope. Jeffrey's going to have to pull it off. When it's safe, he's in a good spot, so don't worry about it too much, Steven. All right, wow. I am
2
sorry,
minutes
Ayrton.
left.
So Steven Roberts out in front by 4 seconds over Ayrton. Rich Hyde in that 3. Jeffrey was in the 4, but he pulled it off, so Plavin will move up to that 4. I've already made him nervous enough, Kai. Don't add to it. At least he's smiling. Steven's not smiling, though. He's all business. He's putting it down. Last 6 laps have all been 17s. $110 left to go, drivers. Once again, I'm going to need a lot of volunteer help. I got 5 drivers on the stand, but 2 of them are back-to-back. I might flip-flop the 4-wheel class next round.
1 minute left.
We'll have to see how that'll work with the truck class. But you heard him. You got less than a minute. There you see Rich has an 18.4 hot lap. Platt with an 18.4 hot lap. Jeffrey had an 18.5 before having to pull it off. Ayrton with a 14.9, and Steven with that 17.2 2 laps ago. Thank you. Man, Ayrton, I will not mess with you in the second round. You just totally destroyed your race. I'm sorry, buddy. "15 seconds to go, drivers." So that's going to be time on the master clock, drivers. Keep going until you hear your name done.
Stephen Roberts done. Mike Plavin done. Ayrton DeMoss
Waiting
done.
on Rich. And that is a race. Stephen
Rich
Roberts
Hyatt
going to
done.
take the win, 17.504. Ooh, Ayrton going to come back and take over that number 2. Edging out Rich Hyatt by 0.2 of a second. Mike Plavin rounding out your field. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut him down, put him down, get back out there to turn marshal. As I said, I'm going to need quite a bit of help on this one.
Up next, race number 4.
Because Plavin's up back to back. And Plavin and Jeffrey are back to back. Did I call them? Interesting. All right, blows it down. Let's check them in with caution. Don't run these guys over
Joel
as they're leaving
Corona.
the track.
Gio La Rosa. Caleb Gonzalez. 1 minute to the start of the race. Jeffrey Lefevre. Mike Plavin. Andy Phillips. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
We're all checked in. Let's go ahead and shut her down. No more laps. Looks like I need at least 1 volunteer turn marshal. Track is closed. Why are we still going?
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Thank you, Jeremy.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Let's see, Randy. Can I move you over to this cone? Yeah, and we'll go with that. So your running order is going to be Plavin, Andy,
Less than 5.
Joel, Jeffrey, Caleb, and Gio. Turn marshals look alive. Remember to watch your corners out the race. Drivers, when you hear your name, Plavin, Andy, Joel, bless you, Jeffrey, Caleb, and Gio. Thank you, Kai. I think Kai's racing tonight, but he's been out. That's the second time I've seen him volunteer. All right, race number 4 is on track. Race number 5, expert 4-wheel buggy coming up next. I should actually be good on turn marshals for that one. Right now, your first lap going to go to Gio LaRaza, 17.582. 17.7 out of Joel, 17.7 out of Andy. It's your top 3 fast laps. Oh no, Jeffrey's woes continue. He's pulling it off his 4-wheel as well. You're good and clear. It was a good bounce, Mike. So Gio going to be your early leader in that silver buggy. It's only 1.8 seconds from first to fourth right now. Joel puts down a 17.5. That's a hot lap of the race. 17.57 compared to Gio 17.58. Andy holding on to that 3, followed by Gio and Plavin. Oh, caution the volcano. And clear. Caution, get on the straight, clear. Caution over there, clear. It looks like Jeffrey hustling back up there, going to get a couple laps in, hopefully. Uh-oh. He's getting the cutthroat again. So Gio and Joel doing battle for that top spot right now. They're separated. They're not. Joel going to be out in front. Rough lap out of Gio. Drops him down to the 3. Andy Phillips up to that number 2 now. But he is 3 seconds off of Joel. Gio a half a second off of Andy.
2 minutes left.
With 2 minutes to go. So Joel, your leader with Andy. Right behind him on the track. But Andy's got to catch him, pass him, and pull away a bit to get that first round TQ. Got a minute and 35 to do it. Got to keep it clean, keep the rubber side down. So Gio and Andy still doing battle for second and third. New hot lap out of Joel, 17.4. That was on lap 12.
1 minute left.
You're at 1 minute left to go. Joel's lead on Andy now 5 seconds. Oh, Gio with a bobble right there. Going to give Andy a little breathing room behind him, but needs work to do in front of him. "20 seconds to go, drivers." It is Joel, Andy, and Caleb. Gio and Plavin now. Now Caleb and Gio doing battle for third and fourth. So that's going to be time on the master clock. Drivers, keep going till you hear your name done.
Mike Plavin done. Caleb Gonzalez done. Joel Corona done. Andy Phillips done.
And we're waiting on Gio. We got one more Gio still live. Fooled you. And that is a race.
Gio LaRosa done.
Joel going to take that win 17.507, followed by Andy Phillips and Gio. Nice job, drivers. I need all 6 of you back out here to turn marshal. Race number 5, expert 4-wheel buggy coming up next.
Up next, race number 5.
All right, let's get those blowers down. We can start checking them in with caution. Like, once again, I need all 6 of my drivers from that last race back out here. It's the expert class, so it shouldn't
Jeff
be
Benny.
that bad. Well, Jeremy's
Max
in it,
DeMoss.
so
Pipe jumper.
you never know.
Mers. Tommy Jero.
Mers.
One minute to the start of the race.
Let's see. I want to do a bunch of moving around over here.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Joel, would you mind taking the seat? Yeah. And then track's closed. Let's see.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Is that Caleb? Can I move you? Oh, never mind. We're good. I was going to. Yeah, I like that. Running order: Mers, Jeremy, Tommy.
15
Jeff
seconds to the start
and
of
Max.
the race.
Turn marshals look alive. We got Mers. And Jeremy. And Tommy G. Jeff Ben and Max. All right, well, first things first, we'll see if Jeremy can go the whole race with a body on his car. That's a win in my book. But this is race number 5, expert 4-wheel buggy, race 6, last race around number 1, truck class, everything truck. And that is literally first lap, 16.4 out of Jeff Benny. He wasn't even going to sign up for 4-wheel, and Mers made him. And he said he's going to put a hurt on Mers. Oh, never mind. I quit talking about Jeff, too. Go back to talking about Jeremy. So 115 into this, we got Mers out on top, 18.516. Max, 17.504. Jeff Benny, 17.516. Jeremy is 17.517. Tommy G is 16.07. Still anybody's game right now. Pretty much everybody's still in it. Come on, Jeremy. Oh, caution on the inside double, clear. Oh, Jeff Benny, 16.3. Follows that up with a 16.2. That's going to put him out on that top spot by 4.9 seconds over Mers. Mers only 9/10 up on Tommy G in that 3. Jeremy Smith and Max DeMoss, your running order. Mers was 17.2 that time by his hot lap of the race. Jeff throwing down, what is that? 5 consecutive 16s. That'll get you to the front. The body's still on. 2:10 left to go. Tommy G moving up at number 2 by 7/100ths of a second on Mers.
2 minutes left.
You heard him. You got 2 minutes to go. Caution, get onto the straightaway. Oh, that was Tommy G. Oh, so now Jeremy Smith going to catch up to Tommy G. They're separated by 0.3 of a second for third and fourth. Jeff now out to an 8.5 second lead on Mers. Mers 8.5 on Tommy. Ooh, Mers put down a 16.8 that time by his hot lap of the race. 1:15 left to go. Close
1
the
minute
battle
left.
still Jeremy and Tommy for third and fourth. Jeremy had it. Tommy took it right back. That's 0.4 of a second between those two. Mers 16.768 that time by another new hot lap for him. Oh, Mers finding out a way to slow down Jeff. Get into him. "25 seconds to go, drivers." That will be time on the magic clock. Drivers, keep going till you hear your name done. Everybody's still going.
Pipe jumper done.
Max, keep
Jeff
going.
Denny
Max,
done.
keep going.
Mers done. Tommy
Jeremy,
Jarrow
you
done.
are done, but Max is still going. Track is still live. Track is still live. And that's a race.
Max DeMoss
Jeff
done.
Benny, 18.505, takes your first round. Followed by Mers and Jeremy Smith in your top three. And he finished with his body on, so that's a victory in my book. Nice job, drivers. I need all 5 of you back out here to turn marshal and 1 volunteer. Last race of round number
Up
1.
next, race number 6.
Thank you, Tommy. All right, blows it down. Check him in with caution. Austin, can you go back over there? Can you put my buddy on the charger?
Henrik the Hun. Brad Ambrose. Pipe jumper. Carl Labrador. 1 minute to the start of the race.
Yeah, don't do that, Carl. All right, we need some volunteer help. I need
Joel Corona.
checking out
45
Max
seconds to the start of the race.
Jr. and Andy. I know Andy just got up there. But we need a couple volunteer turn marshals.
30
So
seconds to the start of the race.
Mers. Jeremy's on the driver's stand. We got Tommy, we got Jeff, and we got a Max. So I'm gonna need like 2 volunteer turn marshals and a check-in out of Max Jr. and Andy Phillips.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Andy, bring it by the line for me. Oh, never mind. I got you, Andy.
Less than 5. Andy Phillips.
And still need 2 volunteer turn marshals. Two volunteer marshals. 1 volunteer marshal. Oh, they were just stalling for Max. And Rich, can I move you over to this one? And we'll be good with that. Yes, please. Yeah, please. And get Max by the line.
Max DeMoss Jr.
Running order: Andy, Jeremy, Joel, Carl, Brad, Max, and Henrique. Turn marshals look alive. Drivers when you hear a name. Andy, Jeremy, ouch. Joel, Carl, Brad, Max, and Henrique. All right, so that pink truck and orange truck are both open 4-wheel. I think Joel is I don't know, is that a 4-wheel? I think so. Then we got a bunch of stadium trucks. That is scary. Get him, Carl. Whoa, Max coming out of left field. So you had an 18.8 out of Carl first lap. 17.9 on his second lap. Oh, pile up on the 805 south. Caution at the end of the straightaway. It is all clear. Oh. Oh, don't let those big trucks do that to you, Carl. Under the driver's stand, under the driver's stand. On the second table, clear. So everything got all mixed up. We got Henrique out in front of Brad now. Carl falling down to that number 3. Joel, Jeremy, Andy, and Max, your current running order. But that'll change some more, I'm sure. Wow. Hot lap still belonging to Carl on lap 2, that 17.9. Caution at the end of the straightaway. Brad Ambrose checking in as your top spot now. He's got 4.5 seconds on Carl, so 2 stadium trucks
left.
out in front. Oh, Jeremy going to get around Carl on the clock right now. But Carl gets right back around him. We should not have turn marshals. Everybody's having too much fun. Caution after the end of the double-double under the driver's stand. Clear. So Brad and Carl running together on the track. But Jeremy now right there with him. So Carl's got to catch Brad, pass Brad, and pull away from Brad if he wants that TQ. But Brad is his boss, so I don't know. What does Carl do? Go for the win or save your job? I think Carl should not only go for the win, get the TQ, but he's got to take him out along the way. Oh, Carl brake checking. There,
1 minute left.
Brad took himself out. He had a 3-second lead. That should do it. We'll see. Here comes Brad by the line. Yeah, Brad drops down to the 3 now. Carl back to that top spot with Jeremy. Oh, Carl and Jeremy get together. Jeremy's upside down. Stadium Truck won that battle. Henrique holding on to that 4, followed by Joel, Andy, and Max. But Brad back into that top spot now. By 1 second over Carl. Henrique up to the 3. Carl 17.933 that time by new hot lap of the race. Is that a 17.5 still, Carl? Is that a 17.5? I didn't think so. That was time on the master clock, drivers. Keep going till you hear a name.
Andy Phillips done.
Andy, the only one done. Everybody else keep going.
Pipe jumper done.
Jeremy's done. Brad,
Joel
keep
Corona
going.
done.
Brad, keep going. Jeremy, you are done. Joel, you are done. Everybody else will be done when you cross the line.
Henrik the Hun done.
Still got 3 to finish. That's one of them.
Carl Labrador done. Brad Ambrose done.
And that's a race.
Max
Brad
DeVos, JR done.
Ambrose gonna steal the TQ from round 1. Carl and Henrique, your top 3.
Up next, race number 1.
Yeah, there's somebody back. Well, let's come out of here.
Yeah, same thing.
That just makes it easier up Scott. Or
Lavin and Jeffrey.
it just makes it easier so that way after I race, Scott could open up the shop for the rest of it. Not that he does, because he half the time he was standing here or he's outside anyway.
Hope we're gonna see how the car is in the second round.
Which car?
Max. He had me put the diff into the high position. So we're gonna test it out. And he's leaving, probably. So
Probably after your race.
I don't know.
Is he gonna leave you his car?
It depends on if this girl texts him back.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do here.
I mean, first round went pretty well.
We did.
One mistake where I landed and flipped over because the car didn't settle.
Oh, he said you crashed twice.
Oh yeah, I also crashed over here on the last lap. But 16.3. And I think today in my tool for practice I did 16.9. Car is just like
Well, you know that's the new motor, not the new motor.
I didn't honestly I couldn't feel different except for over that single I did go a lot easier on it.
So
It
it's
just punchier.
it's so the motor you have in your car and the actual motor that's coming out, that one's in between.
Yeah, I know.
So there's another motor. So
But yeah, it was just it's easier to drive kind of. Like it's
all right, race number 1, Expert 2-wheel buggy. You will be up in 12 minutes. Truck class, everything truck will be by marshals. In 12 minutes, we'll start it all over, running the same running order.
and you actually see when I'm driving it. I'm a lot more able to be focused on my lines where I'm landing the car instead of having to think about how is the late transfer.
All right, everybody at home, we are back live here at SDRC. I'm going to wave at you. We're back on live here. All right, I need to check from Austin.
1 minute to
Jeff,
the start of the race.
Mers, and Rossellis. You
Jarrah.
guys are up. I need no volunteers. We should be good.
Jeff
if I
Bennett.
get one volunteer beginning of the straight, that's cool. If not, don't worry about it. And then
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Joel, can you actually take that blower and get closer to that cone right there? That's kind of where we want you. Yeah, kind of watch that section. Thank you, dude.
30 seconds to the start of the
Max
race.
and Joel, you're going to watch Max to your right, beginning of the straight, and then Joel to your left also right there because we're missing a marshal. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Kind of that whole section
15
there.
seconds to the start of the race.
Mers
The
and Chris
mascot.
Rossellis.
Chris Rossellis.
All right, there's Chris. Mers is coming.
Less than 5.
We got Carl Gonzalez to the track.
Mers.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and shut her down. Let's line them up. Tracks closed. Let's line them up. Racing order on this one is going to be Austin, Jeff, Mers, Tommy, Carl, and Chris. Marshals, look alive. We got Austin only on the tone. Benny. Mers. Tommy Boy. Carl. And Mr. Rossellis. All right, we're off and rolling. Expert two-wheel drive. Austin went first. That means he's your TQ from round one. 5:15 is what you're looking for to take Austin off that number one spot. First lap going to Austin, 17 flat. Mers 17-1, Benny 17-2, Rosella 17-3, Tommy 17-7, Carl 17-8. Carl Gonzalez. All right, 145 down, 3:15 to go. Austin on a new TQ, 18.504, fast lap 16.4. Jeff Benny, Mers, Carl, Chris Rossellis, all within 1 second each position. So the battle is on. Also going to roll it over and lose a few valuable seconds. Unfortunately, going to lose 4 seconds right there. So Jeff Benny now out front. 18.509, Mers 5:10, Carl 5:13, Austin 5:14, Rossellis 5:16. Tommy G on a 17.507. So right there, everybody seemed to have rolled or did a small issue. Going to drop off those 18 lappers. Halfway through, Jeff Benny now 18.509, Mers on a 5:09. They're separated by 1/10 of a second. Austin about a half a second off of them. Carl 3 seconds off in the 4. Chris Rossellis 1 second off in the 5. Tommy G only 2 seconds off in the 6. So everybody kind of still in this one. Nobody's out of
2
this
minutes
one.
left.
Rosellis coming through with a 16.4 flat. Fast lap of the race from Rosellis. He's doing battle with Jeff Benny for that number 3 spot. Jeff Benny gonna get some lost time there. So 1:20 to go. Austin, let me let these guys come through here. Of course, I say Austin and he rolls the car. All right, so things switching up. Austin now approaching his TQ, 18.514. Rosellis 2 seconds behind on an 18.516.
1 minute left.
Mers on a 17.5 flat. Carl on a 17.5 flat. Tommy on a 5.13. Jeff Benny on a 5.17. Unfortunately, Benny losing 12 seconds on that little short straight issue. Marshall didn't see him. It happens, unfortunately. Carl back up to the 2, doing battle with Chris Rosellis and Mers. So Carl, Chris, and Mers all within a half a second. 2, 3, and 4. All of them off a TQ by about 2 seconds. $15 seconds to go. Austin, Carl, Mers, Chris, Tommy, Jeff. Carl, Mers, and Chris still duking it out. Austin gonna come through with his 16.4. That's your tone. Keep going till you hear your name.
Mers done. Tommy Jarrow done. The mascot done.
Waiting on Carl,
Chris
Rosellis,
Rosellis
and
done.
Jeff.
Jeff Benny done.
Waiting on Carl, wherever he's at. Double into the off-camber, waiting one to finish. And
Carl Labrador done.
Carl Gonzalez going to take that too. So Austin, new TQ. Carl, 5:15. Rosellis going to edge out Mers by 0.3 of a second. Mers in the 4, Jeff in the 5. So Jeff, Chris, and Mers all would have been on a 5 flat.
Up next, race
So
number 2.
even though Jeff lost those 12 seconds, you add him back in, he's still on the 5 flat with the other 2 guys. So it worked out pretty similar. All right, guys, marshals, go ahead. Make sure those corners are blown more than anything else. Corners more than anything else. Race number 2 coming up. All right, go ahead, put your cars down, come straight back out the marshal guys. Racers, go ahead, check them in. Your Sportsman 2-wheel drive, you're up. Track is live, guys. If you're on the track,
Randy Smith.
you're going to get ran over.
Stephen
Pay
Roberts
attention.
Jr.
I do
Caleb
need all
Gonzalez.
those racers back out the marshal, please.
Field agent.
I'll be back in the shop
minute
in
to the
about
start of the
10
race.
minutes, guys. After this race, in about 10 minutes, I'll have the shop back open.
Max DeMoss Jr. 45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
And Andy, go ahead and cross the line.
Andy Phillips less than
Thank you,
5.
sir. All right, guys, let's go ahead and shut her down. Track is closed. Let's line them up. Racing order on this one is going to be Rick Riley, Caleb, Andy, Steven Jr., Max Jr., and Randy Smith. All right, guys. Marshall's Look Alive. Rick Riley on the tone. Caleb. Andy. Steve Jr., Max Jr., and Randy Smith. All right, we're off and going. Sportsman two-wheel drive. Rick Riley, 16,507. He went first. That's your TQ from round one. 16,507 is the number you're looking for. You want to take him off that number one spot. You got 5 minutes to do it. Let's see if anybody's going to touch it. First lap going to Rick Riley, 18.8. Steven Jr., 19 flat. Caleb, 19.1. There's your top three. Caleb said, sorry, Andy, I'll wait for you. Good sportsmanship there. And guys, don't forget, you can use your brake if you have to. All right, we got 2 down, 3 to go. Rick Riley, new TQ pace by about 7 seconds, 17,515. Going to throw down a 17.9 fast lap of the race. He's got 8 seconds on Randy Smith into 2, Andy Phillips into 3, Caleb in the 4, Steven Jr. in the 5, and Max Jr. in the 6. Battle right now is Andy and Randy for that number 2 spot. They're separated by a quarter second. Ooh, Andy gonna miss a lap there. Let me fix that up.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes to go. Rick Riley, Andy Phillips in the 2, Randy in the 3, Steven Jr. in the 4, Caleb in the 5, Max Jr. in the 6. Caleb gonna come through with his fast lap, 18.5 last time through. Fast lap is Rick Riley, 17.9. Andy with an 18.8. Randy Smith, 19.1. Caleb, 18.5. Steve Jr., 19 flat. Max Jr., 19.4. Those are your fast laps. These guys keep going too fast over this off camber. Definitely roll it a little slower, guys.
One minute left.
1 minute to go. Rick Riley, 17.516. Andy Phillips, whole lap off, along with Caleb. So there's the battle. They're on a 15.501. Randy down to the 4 on a 15.507. Steve Jr. 512 and Max Jr. on a 14.505. The only battle on the track right now is Caleb and Andy duking it out for that number 2 spot. Guys, on that off camber, take a different angle so you don't keep rolling your cars. I see the same cars doing it over and over again. 10 seconds. Rick Riley, a whole lap on these guys. Actually, a lap plus. 20 seconds. That's your tone. Keep going till you hear your name as you cross the line. Everybody's still going.
Andy Phillips done.
Andy, you're done.
Max DeMoss Jr. done. Field Agent done. Stephen Roberts Jr. done. Caleb Gonzalez done.
That is your race.
Randy
Rick,
Smith
Caleb, Andy, top three. Good job, guys. Randy in the 4, Junior Steven in the 5, Max Jr. in the 6. Go ahead and put your cars down. Come straight back out the Marshall. I think I need 1, maybe 2 volunteers, guys. I do need at least 1 volunteer for Rick Riley.
Up next, race number 3.
I'll have the shop back open in about 3 minutes here, guys. I'll have the shop back open in 3 minutes. All right, that should be good. Gentlemen, go ahead. Put your blowers down when you're done. Racers, check them in. Track is live. Intermediate two-wheel buggy,
Stephen
you're
Roberts.
up. Once again, guys, I do need you to put your cars down. Come straight
Aaron
back
DeMoss.
out the Marshall.
Rich Hyatt.
I am not with it today.
1 minute to the start of the race. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
No more laps. Track is closed. No more laps. It's like I'm going to need 1 marshal, 1 volunteer. Give somebody the chair to sit on for us.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
And we'll get Jeffrey by the line to check in. Thank you. Perfect.
Jeffrey Lefevre.
Running order in this is going to be Stephen, Ayrton, Rich,
15
Mike,
seconds
and
to the
Jeffrey.
start of the race.
Ayrton, I'll leave you alone this race, but no promises. Turn marshals, look alive. Remember to watch your corners, not the race. We got
Less
Stephen
than 5.
Roberts. Ayrton. Rich, Plavin, and Jeffrey. So Stephen Roberts put down a 17.504 in round number 1. That is your time to beat. Well, and you got to beat him too. This is race number 3. Race number 4 coming up next. Intermediate 4-wheel buggy, so I will need quite a bit of help for marshals on that one. As we got 3 guys that can marshal. We got 2 guys going back to back. Early hot lap goes to Ayrton, 17.1. Like Steven had 17.2 on lap 1, so he had the first hot lap. I was just about to say something, and I didn't, and you crashed anyways. So right now, Ayrton's out in front, but that'll change when they come around. Oh, that'll definitely change. I'm just gonna quit saying your name altogether. Yeah, calm down. So Stephen Roberts back out in front on a TQ pace. As he comes by the line, Jeffrey Lefevre out there in the number 2, just cruising right along. That's what you do. You keep it clean, keep it on the wheels. It's actually faster. So your top three are all on 17 lap pace. That is Steven, Jeffrey, and Ayrton. Come on, Rich, you got work to do. That's not going to get it done. That's not going to get it. You got to tighten that up. Tighten that up. Yeah, just like that. Oh, a little hot in there. There you go. That's a little better. That was a lot better right there. That wasn't. You were doing good until there, Rich. Sorry, I'm coaching Rich as he's driving. So 2 minutes left to go. We got Steven out in front on a TQ pace. He is 6 seconds ahead of Ayrton in that number 2.
2 minutes left.
Jeffrey going to hold on to that 3. He's only 1.1 off Ayrton. Plavin in the 4. Rich falls to the 5. Rich can't handle the pressure. Caution after the driver stand. Clearish. Ayrton just put down a 17:021 last time by. Flirting with that 16-second lap. Oh, that was weird. Hey, right behind you, Carlos. We got you at the line, Rich. You're good. Wasn't even your hot lap, Rich.
1 minute left.
1 minute to go. Closest battle now. Plavin and Jeffrey battling for 3rd and 4th. They're separated by 7/10 of a second. Jeffrey has it. Mike wants it. But Steven now 7 seconds up on Ayrton. Steven running a really good race right now. Maybe we ought to mess with him instead of Ayrton. 10 seconds left to go, drivers. Oh, I think that was the first mistake I've seen out of Steven this race. That was time on the master clock, drivers. Keep going till you hear your name done.
Rich Hyatt done. Steven Roberts done.
Rich and Steven are done. Caution getting onto the straightaway. Oh, caution right on the straightaway. Go a little high.
Mike Plavin done. Ayrton DeMoss done.
And we're waiting on Jeffrey. Coming onto the straightaway. That is a race.
Jeffrey Lefevre done.
Steven Roberts takes the win, but no new TQ. But he got that in round 1. Ayrton and Plavin, your top 3. It'll be Steven, Ayrton, Rich, Plavin, and Jeffrey in your A main. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down, get back out there to turn marshal. Race number 4, intermediate 4-wheel buggy. I will need a lot of help
next,
with Marshall.
race number 4.
You could help us out for 5 minutes. I'd appreciate it. Keep the program going. We've been running this really smooth all night. I like to keep that up. All right, blowers are down. We're starting to check them in.
Joel Corona.
Whoa. Man, you just cut like 3/4 of the track. That was awesome. So once again, I do need a lot of help with volunteer turn marshals. Keep the program going.
Gio La Rosa. Jeffrey Lefevre. 1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Caleb Gonzalez. Andy Phillips. 30 seconds to the start of the race. Mike Plavin. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right, looks like I'm going to need at least one more turn marshal. Awesome. Thank you, Tommy. So we're good to go. Running over to this one, Joel, Andy, Gio, Caleb, Plavin, and Jeffrey. Turn marshals look alive. Remember, watch your corners, not your phones. And we have Joel, Andy, Gio, Caleb, Plavin, and Jeffrey. All right, race number 4 underway. Your current TQ is Joel, 17,507. So your first lap, going to go to Gio, looks like 17.8. Race number 5 coming up next. That is Expert 4. We'll start getting them ready. You are up in 4 minutes and 17 seconds. Yeah, Joel doing wheelies down the straightaway. So I got Gio out in front early on with Joel 1 second behind him. Andy sitting in that 3. Caleb rolls through in the 4, followed by Jeffrey and Plavin. Nobody on a TQ pace. Oh, Gio's on a TQ pace now. Psych. So Gio's lead over Joel, 9/10 of a second. Plavin up to that 3, doing battle with Andy for 3rd and 4th. Caleb getting into that mix as well, so good 3-way battle right there. And Jeffrey right there with him. Jeffrey's got the hot lap of the race right now, 17.096. Moving. Caution, get on the straightaway, go low, go low, go low, clear. Oh, that was your race leader. He's going to fall behind now. Gio up back into that 1. 3-second lead and still on a TQ pace. Oh, it stayed in the park.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes left to go. Jeffrey almost making a 3-pointer into the spare dirt pile over there. Caution, that short shoot, clear. Plavin, 17.073 hot lap of the race, jumping up to that number 3 spot. Now to the number 2 for Plavin. 3 seconds off of Gio. But he's only got 2.7 on Joel. We're down to having
1 minute left.
1 minute to go. Gio still out in front of Plavin by 1.4 seconds, now 1.3. Joe holding on to that 3, Andy, Caleb, and Jeffrey. Nobody on a current TPQ pace now. With 25 seconds on the master clock. Let's see, Gio on a 17.509. He's going to need to make up 2 seconds. Joel back up to that number 2. Plavin in the 3. Caution getting on the straight. Clear. So that's going to be time on the master clock, drivers. Keep going till you hear your name done.
Caleb Gonzalez done. Joel Corona done. Gio La Rosa done. Andy Phillips done.
Wait on 2, 1.
Mike Plavin done.
And that is a race.
Jeffrey
Gio La Rosa
Lefevre
going to
done.
take that win 17.510. Joel and Plavin, your top 3. It'll be Joel, Gio, Plavin, Andy, Caleb, and Jeffrey in your A main. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down, get back out there to turn marshal. I do need all 6 of you. Race number 5. It is the expert 4-wheel class
Up
coming
next,
at you next.
race number 5.
I'm thinking we'll run the mains in the same order. If you do not plan on sticking around for the mains, please let me know. I'm watching you. All right, check them in. Clock's running. All the expert guys come walking
Max
up
DeMoss.
super late. Then they're going to cry that they don't get any practice laps. Ain't that right, Jeff? Yeah.
One minute to the start of the race. Jeff Benny. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, no more laps.
Murs.
Track is closed. No more
High
laps.
jumper. Tommy Jarrow.
All right, who am I missing? There he comes. No. Got
30
everybody.
seconds to the start of the race.
Joel, can I move you back to the chair? And then Mike, and Mike will move you in here. Move over here. Move over there.
15 seconds to the start of the
Or
race.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that. Sorry.
Less than 5.
You could barely do the flat part. Andy, if you could stay over here. There's more crashing here than there is there. So Jeff, Benny, Murs, Jeremy, Tommy, and Max is your running order. Turn marshals look alive. Remember, watch your corners and not your phones. We got Jeff, Benny, Murs, Jeremy, Tommy G, and Max. All right, first round went 18.505 to that Jeff Benny guy. This is race 5, race 6, truck class. Last race of qualifying coming up next. Truck guys start getting them ready. I will need some help, volunteer turn marshal. I know I got just Jeremy going back to back, so I'll need 2 volunteer marshals for that race. First lap, 16.2 out of Jeff Benny.
I was talking to Matt about like races and stuff to go to. I've
I'm out of vacation.
Out of
It's the first week of the year.
Yeah.
I don't have a real ID
How do you need a real ID?
to fly.
How do you not have a real ID?
I've never got one.
How do you and mom not get real IDs?
I don't plan on flying. But I guess I should.
You're the one that brought up flying next year.
No, you did.
No, you were the one that said that next.
You said you want to fly and go to a race because you want to fly.
You said 2026 we can take one race.
We'll see. Well, okay, just not that one. That's the first week of the year. We talked about that. Everything's gonna be more expensive for this fucking New Year's week.
And the other race that we said is Omaha, the Iron Show.
All right, 2:50 to go. Jeff Benny out in front, 18.504. Does have the hot lap of a 16.095. Tommy G in that 2 at a 18.508. Mers in that 3, 18.510. Now 18.59. Max in that 4, 17.507. Jeremy 16.505. Ooh, what happened there? Tommy G to the point. A little rough lap, not that bad out of Jeff. Well, I guess for Jeff it was bad. 19 seconds lap time, that's bad. When he's throwing down 16s. So Tommy, Mers,
2
and
minutes
Jeff,
left.
Max, and Jeremy with 1:55 to go. Let's see, Tommy got it on the pipes but got out of it. See if that was enough for Mers to get him. As Tommy comes by the line, yeah, it drops him down to third. Mers out in front of Jeff and Tommy G. It is 0.4 of a second between first and third, but nobody on Jeff's TQ pace right now. They're about 2 seconds off of that with 1:25 left to go. One minute left to go. Jeff Benny
1 minute
back
left.
out in front. Tommy G and Mers. Max and Jeremy. Things starting to spread out a little bit. Jeff's going to pick up a TQ pace that time by. But he already owns it. Now he's just trying to better it. 30 seconds to go. Ten seconds to go. Jeff, Tommy, and Mers. Max and Jeremy. Everybody getting bunched up coming onto the straightaway. Jeff all by himself making mistakes. That's time on the master clock drivers. Keep going till you hear your name done. It's looking like
Jeff Benny
everybody
done.
should be done when they cross the line.
Pipe jumper done. Mers done.
And that's a race.
Tommy Jarrow
Jeff
done.
Benny,
Max DeMoss done.
18.507. Followed by Tommy G and Mers. So it's going to be Jeff Benny, Tommy G, Mers, Max, and Jeremy in your main. Nice job, driver. Let's shut him down, put him down. Get back out there to Marshall. Last race of qualifying truck class.
Race number
Everything
6.
truck. I do need help. I do need help with volunteer marshals. All right, blowers are down. Let's start checking them in with caution. Mike, you're taking off. Thank you, Mike. Mike's leaving and Tommy G clapped. He's all happy. Yay, Mike's leaving.
Henrik the Hun. Brad Ambrose. Joel Corona. 1 minute to the start of the race. Carl Labrador. Pipe Jumper. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
Looks like I still need 2 volunteer turn marshals.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
I need Andy by the line.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
But I'm going to need
Less than 5.
some help with marshals here. By the line, Andy, yeah.
Andy Phillips. Max DeMoss Jr.
Need a little bit of help here, guys. Get going through this last race of qualifying. Got one right there. Okay. Yeah, I need somebody over there. Is it possible to get one more volunteer, or we'll move MERS? Yeah, MERS, if you want MERS, can you come down here and then Tommy will go over there and we'll run it like that. You're running order Brad, Carl, Henrique. You're running order Brad, Carl, Henrique, Jeremy, Joel, Andy, and Max. Turn marshals look alive. We got Brad Ambrose. Carl changed his motor. Henrique, Jeremy, Joel, Andy, Max. So your first lap, Carl Labrador, 18.3. Carl changed motors between rounds, dropped down to a 17.5. Pretty sure Brad's still running a 17.5 in his truck. And he's running 13.5. So this is the last race of qualifying. We'll do some track maintenance, set up the mains, do it one more time.
If we don't take a long break, I could still run my car.
Give me 10 to 12 minutes. Is he going to classic champion?
Huh?
He's not going to classic champion? Oh, Carl and Brad going side by side over that inside double. Carl wads it up. Brad wads it up side by side. Oh, favorable marshal for Brad. Carl does have the hot lap, but he's now in second place. Henrique out there in the number 1 in that orange 4-wheel truck. Joel going to move up to that number 2, putting Carl in the 3. Brad, Jeremy, Andy, and Max, your running order. 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. Did he break your truck? Oh, straight away. Go low, low on the straight, low on the straight. And clear. I'll have to see after all that mess, see how things shake up. Joel now going to be your leader. Out in front of Henrique, Jeremy Smith. So your 3 short courses are out in front
2
now.
2 minutes left.
With 2 minutes to go. Brad, Andy, Carl, and Max. Oh, your leader rolls it over. He had a 4-second lead. We'll have to see what happens when they come cycling through. Jeremy rolls it over. Somehow Carl's in that. Oh, Joel going to roll it over again. That's going to put Henrique up in the top, but he just rolled it over. Joel going to hold on to the 2, Jeremy in the 3. Henrique bouncing all over the place. He goes up on top. That's a little much, Henrique. I'm going to delete that lap. Yeah, never mind. Can't cut the track that far. So Brad Ambrose back
left.
out in front, but he just runs into Max, so we'll see. As Joel is in at number 2, Jeremy Smith, Henrique, Carl, Andy, and Max. Carl with an 18.242 on lap number 9. That is the hot lap of the race. 35 seconds to go. Brad out in front and picked up a TQ pace. Carl rolled it over. Andy tried to marshal him, but didn't hit him hard enough. So that's going to be time on your master clock. Drivers keep going till you hear your name done.
Carl Labrador done.
Carl, you're done. Everybody else keep going. And Max, keep
Joe
going.
Corona
Max,
done.
keep going.
Brad Ambrose done. Henrik the Hun done. Pipe Jumper done. Andy
So we're going to be
Phillips
waiting
done.
on Max coming through the volcano. And that's a race.
Max DeMoss
Jeremy
Jr. done.
Smith going to steal the lead and the TQ. Brad Ambrose in the 2. Carl finishes that top 3. So it's going to be Jeremy, Brad, Carl, Henrique, Joel, Andy, and Max in your A main.
Up next, race number 1. Up next, race number 1.
Okay. Thank you, Chris.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
All right, guys. We're back live here at SDRC. Everybody at home? Racers, go ahead, check them in. Expert two-wheel drive, you're up. Austin, Carl, Rossellis, Mers, Jeff, and Tommy. I think Rossellis went home. Yeah. All right, guys, I need my truck class out the marshal. Same as the other two rounds, guys. Jeremy, Carl, Henrik, Cup of Noodles, Andy, and Max Jr., and one volunteer. Racers, expert two-wheel drive, check them in. We're going rolling
1
here
minute
in
to the
1
start
minute.
of the race.
And let's see, one volunteer, I think. Same as round 1.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Same as round 1 and 2.
$30 to the start of the race. The mascot. $15 to the start of the race. Mers. Less than 5, Tommy Jarrow. Jeff Benny.
All right, no Chris Rosellis on this one. Track is live.
Carl Labrador.
I need one volunteer, guys. Max Jr. or thank you, Joel. Car right there. No, we're good. We got it. One volunteer, possibly two. I need at least one volunteer, please. Let's go ahead and shut her down, guys. Track's closed. Let's line them up. I need at least one volunteer over to the right. We're going to put Austin on the 1, Carl on the 2, Mers on the 3, Benny on the 4, Tommy on the 5. One volunteer, please. Thank you, Arrington. That one over there, yeah, thank you. And then Max Jr., if you can hang out right here by the cone. So you're going to be, you and your brother are going to watch that section over there too. All right, guys. Let's see. Grid is set. Marshall's look alive. We got 5 racers. You know what you're doing, guys. We're keeping it clean. We're going racing on the sound of the tone. All right, Austin RTQ, lean us out. Carl in the 2. Nice, decent start as they go through the double. Oh, Jeff going to go a little bit wrong on that off camber. Going to lose a couple of positions, but still in this one. We got a long 5-minute race. Austin spreading out just a little bit. Carl doing a nice little wheelie right there with that locked timing 17.5. So the battle right now is 2, 3, 4, and 5 as Austin's breaking away. Ooh, Jeff going to get it wrong. Going to land back on his tires. Mers doing a wide takeover right there. Made it work. As Tommy kind of looked like he might have just given it to him. But good pass anyways, one way or the other. Carl coming down. Mers, Tommy and Jeff all right there. Any little hiccup, everybody's back in this one. Tommy running expert. These guys will make him go faster. Carl going to get a little bit of breathing room from Mers, about 2 seconds behind him. So the battle right now is Mers, Jeff, Benny, and Tommy G. Oh, Carl's going to roll it over. Here comes Mers. Oh, Mers going to get the crap end of the stick on that one. As Marshall didn't see him coming, and I didn't say it fast enough. Marshall went wide, so did the racer. So Carl, Jeff, Benny looking for that inside, trying to take over Carl. Carl says, Carl going a little wide. Jeff Benny's got the power on him. Oh, Carl's going to get into the shark tank. Joel right there to get him back and lose a couple of valuable seconds, but kind of still in this one, not too far behind, maybe a straight or so. Oh, Mers goes a little wide. Tommy gives him a little love tap and kind of waits for him. So good sportsmanship by those guys. So Benny in the 2, Austin checking out. We got a fast lap. Austin 16.3, Benny 16.8, Mers 17 flat, Carl 16.8, Tommy G 17.2. So right now it's Tommy and Carl.
2 minutes left.
Oh, Carl's going to traction roll that off camera as he had Austin all over his ass. And then Tommy, thank you, sir. Tommy actually did that pretty smart right there, letting Austin go by. Didn't have to let off gas that much, but he did it in a good position there. Carl's like, man, I got to let this guy back through again. Let's see. Carl's fast enough to maybe stick in front of him. Oh. All right, we got 1 long minute to go. Austin, Jeff, Benny, Mers, Tommy, Carl.
1 minute left.
1 minute to go. Looks like traction's come up. Carl traction rolled a couple times. Chris Benny traction rolled once, I think. Or excuse me, Jeff Benny. All right, guys, race 2 coming up next. Sportsman two-wheel drive coming up. If you are marshaling, I will give you an extra minute, guys, so feel free to make sure and blow that track. I will give you an extra 30 seconds to get checked in, no problem. Not really a battle on the track. Everybody's spread out by at least 3 seconds or so. That's your tone. Run them to the line. Jeff, you're done.
The mascot done.
Austin, you're done.
Mers done. Tommy Jarrow done. Carl Labrador done.
Carl, so Mers, Tommy, and Carl pretty close on that one. All right, guys, dead track. Dead track. Roll your cars, guys. My marshals are out. All right, marshals, go ahead and blow those corners real quick. Up next, Sportsman two-wheel.
Up next, race number 2.
All right, guys, go ahead and put your cars down. Come straight back out the marshal. All right, that should be good. All right, guys, blowers down, blowers down. Racers, go ahead, check them in. Track's live.
Stephen Roberts Jr. Field Agent. Caleb Gonzalez. Randy Smith. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, let's
Phillips.
see. I'm letting Andy get an extra second here. We're going to let Andy get his lap in. And Max Jr., go ahead. These guys were
Max DeMoss
marshaling,
Jr.
so
15 seconds to the start of
as
the race.
promised, I'll let him get a lap in here. All right, fantastic. Let's go ahead,
Less
shut
than
down
5.
the track. Track is closed. We're going to put Rick Riley on the 1, Caleb on the 2, Andy on the 3, Steve Roberts Jr. on the 4, Randy Smith on the 5, and Max Jr. on the 6. Thank you, Mers. What, are you just hanging out back there? Okay. All right, I'm trying to figure out what you guys are doing. All right, guys. Marshall's actually Mers. Can I actually come? Are you going to cover this whole section? Okay, cool. All right, guys. Mark Hall's there. Marshall's Look Alive, Racer, Sportsman, two-wheel. We're going racing, keeping it clean on the tone. All right, so we got Caleb leading us out. Andy Phillips. Oh, I'm going to let that one go since they took each other out. Looks like we got a dead car. Looks like Roberts Jr. might have possibly died. So we got Randy Smith to the point. Ooh, Randy going awfully wide on that off camber. He's got Rick coming up on him. So Rick, Max, Andy, and Caleb coming through. Where'd Caleb go? There it is. Oh, Randy's going to get the double wrong. Oh, then Max is going to take him, or Caleb's going to accidentally take him out. So Rick to the point. Watch the end of the straight. Go inside. So Andy's going to roll it over. Going to hit Caleb again. Play nice with each other, guys. Watch the guy in front of you. Even if he's in front of you and slower, you do have to hold your brake, guys, or use your brake. Don't just run right into him. Rick's going to wait and say, come on, guys, let's get going here. So we've got Max Jr., Randy, Andy Phillips, and Caleb. Randy gets it wrong. Max Jr., or no, that was Steven Roberts getting it wrong. So Max Jr., Randy, Rick, Andy, and Caleb. Max, Rick, Randy, Andy, Caleb and Andy. Andy doing a lot of traction rolling. That, I don't know if that's his Schumacher or his B7. Got a lot of traction there. So now we got Rick back out front, Randy in the two, Max, Caleb, and Andy, and Steve Jr.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes to go. Yeah, guys, when you do crash and you're in the infield, do kind of ease up on your throttle. No matter how hard you throttle, it's not going to get you back over that pipe. And again, remember, guys, a car in front of you, you do need to slow down if there's a car in front of you. Just don't go straight up and hit them, guys. That's what we call racing, not crashing. All right, so a whole bunch of changes on this one with 1 minute to go. Rick Riley out front, Caleb Jr., Max, Randy, Andy, and Steven Jr. .25 seconds to go. Rick Riley, Caleb, Randy, Max, Andy, and Steven. Oh, Max gets it wrong. Unfortunately, Andy going to get stuck on the pipe. That was his time to take it. 10 seconds. That's your tone. Run them to the line.
Field agent done. Andy Phillips done. Caleb Gonzalez done.
Waiting on Randy, Max, and
Stephen
Steve
Roberts
Jr.
Jr. done.
Waiting on Randy and Max.
Randy Smith done.
And
Max DeMoss
that is your
Jr.
race,
done.
guys. Good job. Go ahead, put your cars down. Come straight back out the Marshall. Rick, Caleb, Randy, top 3. Go ahead, put your cars down. Come straight back out the Marshall. Up next, race number 3 coming up. Intermediate 2-wheel buggy.
Up next, race number 3.
All right, that should be good, guys. Blowers down, blowers down. Racers, go ahead. Check them in. Track is live. I'll have the shop back open here momentarily, guys. If you have a tab in the shop,
Hyatt.
feel free to come close it up, guys. If you have a tab in the
Stephen
shop,
Roberts.
come close it up. You do not have to wait until racing is done. You can come close up your tab, which we actually prefer. So once again, guys, if you have a tab in the shop, come close it up while you got a minute. We'd appreciate it.
Ayrton DeMoss.
I'm coming. Give me a minute. Nobody's in there.
1 minute to the start of the race. Jeffrey Lefevre. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15
All
seconds
right, we're
to
down
the
to
start
4
of
in
the
this
race.
one. Need one more turn marshal, one volunteer that could sit on the seat for me.
Less than 5.
We'll line them up. Stephen Roberts on the 1, Ayrton 2, Rich 3, and Jeffrey on the 4. Yeah, he needs all kinds of help today. All right. Turn marshals, look alive. Remember, watch your corners, not the race. Drivers, you are all keeping it clean on the sound of the tone. Less than 5. All right, away we go. 4-car battle. So I'm going to need 3 volunteer marshals for the next race. Help us out. We're about almost halfway through tonight's mains. Oh, come on, Rich. Come on, Ayrton. So Steven's going to lead the first lap. Everybody in their qualifying order right now. Next week, Rich, I'll come and race with you. Early hot lap does belong to Steven, your leader, 17.2. Got a 17.5 out of Ayrton, an 18.3 out of Rich, and an 18.8 out of Jeffrey. Steven's lead, 2.3 on Ayrton. Ayrton now 6 on Jeffrey and Rich. Rough lap out of Rich right there. Oh, Jeffrey upside down. Rich back into the 3. Race number 4, intermediate 4-wheel. Coming up next, I will need 3 volunteer turn marshals. Oh, another that's the biggest bobble I've seen Steve make all night. Ayrton going to be your leader now. So your battle for lead going through the volcano. Coming onto the straightaway. Cross the line. They're separated by 0.3 of a second. Up over that inside double. Nice inside move by Steven. Ayrton tries to play it back. Under the driver's stand. Steven's going to bounce off the wall. That'll check your speed up. So Ayrton going to lead this one by again. But with 1.7 second lead now, Jeffrey with a 50-50 grind almost pulled it off. That would have been sweet. Rich holding it at 3. So, Jeffrey, you got your top 2 coming up on you. Was a 1.7 second lead by, now it's 0.6 of a second as they come by the line, Ayrton and Steven. Thank you, Jeffrey. Appreciate you. These two duking it out through the volcano. Ayrton goes a little wide. It was 0.6 of a second. It is now 1/10 of a second. They get into each other again. They're not going to make that. Yeah, shouldn't have went for that. Jeffrey's going to unlap himself. Ayrton's going to wait. He wants to race. I like that. Ooh,
2 minutes
Ayrton
left.
flirting with the pipe on the volcano. We got 1:55 left to go. He's going to roll it over, but lands on his wheels. Steven checks up a little bit, so we're going to race on. Ayrton with nice through the volcano that time. The Stevens lead is a 1/2 second as they're coming under the driver's stand right now. Step on, step off, step on, step off. Into the volcano. Steven a little wide. Ayrton took it nice again. They're going to come by the line. 0.2 of a second. They get into each other. Steven's going to slowly go through. He's going to wait. Good battle, good racing, great sportsmanship. I like to see that. Oh, Ayrton's going to get that all kinds of wrong. Steven's on like half throttle.
1 minute left.
You got 1 minute. Rich holding on to that 3 as he's by the line. Jeffrey rounding us out. But there goes Steven. Here comes Ayrton. They are separated by 1.9. 17.027 out of Ayrton. Steven's got a 17.075, but he's got the lead. Let's see, when they come by line, they'll get this one, and they'll get one more if they keep it clean. All right. Here comes their white flag lap. Your top 2 by the line. That is time on the master clock. Drivers race them to the line. Oh, Ayrton sending it.
Jeffrey Lefevre done.
Rich doesn't want to be lapped. Oh, but Steven's going to get him anyways.
Steven Roberts done.
And
Rich
that
Hyatt
is
done.
a race. Steven Roberts
Ayrton
going to
DeMoss
take that
done.
win, followed by Ayrton, Rich, and Jeffrey. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down, get back out there to turn marshal. As I said, I need 3 volunteer marshals for this next race. We got intermediate 4-wheel buggy coming at you next.
Up next, race number 4.
All right, blows it down. Start checking them in.
Gio La Rosa. Joel Corona. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. 30 seconds to the start of the race. Jeffrey Lefevre. Andy Phillips. 15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, no more lap. Track is closed. No more laps.
Less than 5.
Yeah, if you take here, and then Ayrton could cover that whole area. You can cover that. I think we're good.
Caleb Gonzalez.
We're going to line them up. Joel on that 1, Gio 2, Andy 3, Caleb 4, Jeffrey 5. Uh-oh. Not fixable? Okay. Andy on the 3. All right. Turn marshals look alive. Drivers, you're keeping it clean on the sound of the tone. Less than 5. Away we go. Joel leading us out with Gio, Andy. Oh, they're going to get into each other. So Caleb going to move up to that 3. Now up to the 2 as Gio hits a pipe. Oh, then he's going to hit Andy. Yeah, you don't pull out in traffic. Oh, Gio getting all kinds of wrong. You got 5 minutes, Gio. You got plenty of time. So now Caleb up to that 2, Andy to the 3, all chasing Joel. Gio got some work to do, but he's been fast all night. Don't push too hard. Just drive like you drive, and you'll catch up. The early hot lap belongs to Gio with a 17.202. So he's got the speed. He's got the time. Let's see if he can put it together. But Joel out to a 3-second lead on Caleb. Caleb's got 2 on Andy. Andy's got about 3 on Gio. Oh, Caleb rolls it over but lands on his wheels. Nice hops by Ayrton over there. Jumping over Andy's car. So Gio can now see the first step to the podium in front of him. Well, not no more. But Joel coming by the line. He's out all by himself. Last time by was a 5-second lead. Caleb comes by. It's still a 5-second lead. There you go. Gio starting to make up more time on Andy again. Expert 4-wheel buggy coming up next. Start getting them ready. You guys are up in 2 minutes and 48 seconds. You should already be heading towards the driver's stand. If you want practice, well, except for Tommy. The other guys, though, sitting in their rooms. So Andy's creeping up on Caleb, and Gio's creeping up on Andy. So that means Gio's creeping up on Caleb, too. We still got 2:15 left to go in this one. Caleb comes by the line. Andy by the line. Gio by the line. But we'll go ahead and call it. Joel pretty much checked out on this one. Oh, Caleb rolls it over. He's going to lose both spots. Oh, Gio's going to clip a pipe. Second time in the same spot. Gets all that work done and then gives it all right back. Minute and 40 to go. So Andy up to that 2. Caleb to the 3. Gio right there in the 4. But Joel, 10-second lead, so we'll call him checked out. Andy rolls it over but lands on his wheels. So we got a three-way battle, second, third, and fourth by the line. Who's got the nerves? So your three heading into the volcano.
1 minute left.
With 1 minute left to go. Andy rolls it over. Caleb and Gio get by. So Caleb to the 2, Gio to the 3. Gio all over the back of Caleb as they're heading under the driver's stand. That's the white buggy versus the silver buggy. Oh, they both get it wrong. But Caleb lands on his wheels, and here comes Andy. Oh, Gio pushing a little too hard. 30 seconds left to go. As Joel trying to lap the field, he's got second and third right in front of him. Oh, but he slams a wall. All right, 10 seconds left to go. That is time on the master clock. Drivers race them to the line.
Caleb Gonzalez done. Andy Phillips done. Joel Corona done.
Waiting on one. And that is a race.
Gio La Rosa done.
Joel going to take that one wire to wire, taking your win. Followed by Caleb and Andy and Gio. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down, get back out there to turn Marshall. I need all 5 of you back out here. Even if you broke, I need you back out here, Marshall. And I need one volunteer. One volunteer, Marshall. It'll be easy. It's expert
Up next,
four-wheel. So
race number 5.
this is the fast guys. So all right, blows it down. Let's check them in with caution. Don't run anybody over. Once again, I need one volunteer to keep it going.
Pipe jumper.
We got 2 more races.
Jeff Benny.
Wow, we're
Max
not going to get
DeMoss.
done in time for Austin to be able to drive me home. So I got to drive home now.
Mers.
Mers.
Tommy Jarrow. 1 minute to the start of the race.
Thank you, Rich. Caution under the driver's stand. Caution under the driver's stand. Still a caution under the driver's stand.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Thank you, Jeffrey. We'll go ahead and shut her down. No more laps. Track is closed. No more laps.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Uh,
15 seconds to the start of the race.
you having fun, Mers? All right. Jeff Benny on the 1. Tommy G2. When Mers done playing around, he'll be on the 3.
Less than 5.
Max and Jeremy. Turn Marshall's look alive. Trying to figure out what you're doing. Drivers are keeping it clean on the sound of the tone. Less than 5. All right, Jeff Benny leading us out. Again, he didn't even sign up for four-wheel. Mers talked him into it. Oh, who was that? Getting in the back of Jeff. Was that Jeremy? Or no, it wasn't Jeremy. I don't know who it was. Yeah, it was. It's all right. You needed a challenge, Jeff. Look at that, all the way up to second already, just like that. So, ugh. So Mers gonna come by as your leader. That Max is that number 2. Jeff, Tommy, and Jeremy. Murs 17-4, hot lap of the race early on. Jeff Bennett says, nope. 16-3 for you, buddy. Here I come. Max doing a pretty good job holding Jeff in that number 3 spot. Ooh, Max gets a little wide. Jeff now back on his wing. They're heading into the volcano. Jeff going to go with the outside pass, but then Max is going to get into his wheels. Yeah, boo. Yeah, we are. So Murs almost checking out. Oh, Max upside down. Tommy to the 2. Jeremy to the 3. Jeff picks up a spot right there. Still 250 to go. May not catch Murs, but each step on the podium gets you closer. So we'll see what Jeff can do now. He's got some clean track, but Murs only 6-second lead, so we won't call checked out quite yet. He jumps into the shark tank or something, and that 6 seconds is gone. Jeremy rolls it over, and Jeff just piles right through him. Jeff had nowhere to go. But he put Jeremy back on his wheels, so that helps. So I will need at least one volunteer for the last race. Truck race coming up next. I'll need one volunteer. I'll need 2 volunteers, actually, because Jeremy's in that race. Oh, Tommy G with a mistake. So Jeff trying to get around Jeremy. Jeremy battling him hard. Jeremy goes wide, so does Jeff. They come down the line. That's a battle for the last step on the podium. I don't know how Jeremy held on to that, but Jeff's going to take that number 3 away from Jeremy. Now he's got a sight set on Tommy G with 1 minute and 20 left to go. Jeremy not willing to give up that easily, though. Jeremy's I want on the podium, too. So Tommy by line, Jeff by line. They're separated by 7/10 of a second with 1 minute to go. Jeff rolls it over but lands on his wheels. Only lost a little bit of time. Yeah, it's only 1 second. So only lost 0.3 of a second on that lap. Let's see. They're going to come by the line with 30 seconds left to go, so they'll get this one and one more. Murs just staying about 6.7 seconds ahead of the field. Oh, Jeff. All that work. So Murs going to get by for a victory lap. Is that his time on the master clock? Race him to the line.
Done. Tommy Jarrow done. Jeff Benny done. Pipe jumper done.
And that's a race.
Murs done.
And he almost lost an ankle. Murs going to take the win. Tommy G and Jeff Benny. Nice job, drivers. Let's shut them down, put them down, get back out there to turn marshal. Last race of the evening. Truck class coming up next. Once again, I need 2 volunteer marshals, 2 volunteer turn marshals.
Up next, race number 6.
Anybody could help us out, finish up the program, it would be awesome. Highly appreciated. What? 3 times? Wow. You're my new hero. You're like the Glenn Huffer replacement. Watch your ankles. Here comes Henrique. Be careful.
Joel Corona. Henrik de Hun. Brad Ambrose. 1 minute to the start of the race. Carl Labrador. Pipe jumper. 45 seconds to the start of the race. $30 to the start of the race.
That was a new paint job.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, tracks closed except for Andy.
Less than 5. Max DeMoss Jr.
I wonder why it says JR. Oh, I would have hit the pink truck.
Andy Phillips.
So Jeremy 1, Brad 2, Carl 3, Henrique 4, Joel 5, Andy 6, and Max on the 7. Merz, can I move you over to that side? Thank you. I think we're good, unless you really want to. It would be help. I'm sure they'd appreciate it. All right, turn marshals look alive. Remember, watch your corners, not the race. Drivers, you are keeping it clean on the sound of the tone in less than 5. Always messing with truck class. Oh, Brad's going to slide out at the end of the... What? Oh. Oh, my goodness. All kinds of pandemonium under the driver's stand. Oh, going a little hot, Brad. Well, at least it stayed in the park. So we got Jeremy and Henrique out in front. They are in your open 4-wheel. Then we're going to have Brad and Carl doing battle for your stadium trucks. It's all one class, but, you know, whatever. Andy Phillips has an early hot lap with an 18.6. Oh, Henrique rolls it over, and Carl and Brad get together. Here comes, wow, look at Joel just, oh, Carl nosedive. Max over here killing a cone. So Brad gonna move up to the number 2 spot right there as he gets around Henrique. And we'll see right here as they come down the straightaway. Henrique looks to the inside. He's going to get into the side of Brad. Then he's going to take out, wow. Henrique systematically, single-handedly taking out the field. First he takes out Brad, then he takes out Carl, and he keeps on going. He's like the Energizer Bunny up there. Carl, 17.4 hot lap of the race. Henrique is upside down under the driver's stand. Wow, 2 cars hit him, and it didn't affect the cars at all. So Brad in that 2, Andy Phillips up to the 3, and Andy's got Joel. Now Carl up to the 4. Henry gets around Joel as well. We still got 2:20 left to go in this mayhem. But Jeremy Smith, 9-second lead. Not quite. You need that double digit to be checked out, Jeremy.
2 minutes left.
Ooh, Andy rolls it over. Carl's going to pick up a spot with 2 minutes to go. Brad coming by, holding on that 2. Carl up to the 3. Andy 4. Joel in that 5. Oh, who's that? Carl rolls it over. Going to lose a spot to Andy. So Brad with all kinds of breathing room in the back. Oh, look like Henry going to pull it off early. Still got a minute and 25 left to go. Now Andy and Carl doing battle. That's for 3rd and 4th. Oh, Andy's going to hit a pipe. Carl to the outside. Onto the straightaway they come. Wow, they both do the Blues Brothers slide at the end of the straightaway. Right there, you can see it. Carl 17.5, Andy at 13.5. Oh, ouch. Hope that was the bumper. 54 to go. Okay. So Jeremy only lapping 5th place right now. You said that like you're surprised. Don't get nervous, Jeremy. Don't put it in the Shark Tank. Oh, Jeremy rolls it over. Jeff Benny didn't even flinch. So Brad will be in the 2, Carl in the 3. Joel and Andy. Looks like Henrique and Max off the track. That is time on the master clock. Race them to
Carl
line.
Labrador done.
Carl's going to have to settle for 3rd
Joel
and the
Corona
hot
done.
lap. Jeremy Smith, though,
Andy Phillips
going
done.
to take this one wire to wire.
Pipe jumper done.
Brad Ambrose will finish in that number 2.
Brad
And
Ambrose
that's
done.
a race. All right, track is now closed. If you have a... Uh-oh, that didn't sound good. That's not happy. Track is now closed. There's going to be no open practice tonight. No open practice. If you have a tab in the shop, go pay mine while you're at it. Mine's cheap. It's only like $4. But I'll probably get ice cream. So we're going to come back out Wednesday night, 7 o'clock. We do it all over again. And I believe it's all Fridays for the rest of the year. Oh, okay. Who was crying? Who was crying? Everybody. All right, track will be open for 10 minutes. But in order to practice, you've had to pay your tab. Pay your tab before you practice.